America runs on logistics. From the food on our tables to the clothes on our backs, nearly everything we use has traveled across roads, rails, or rivers. But have you ever wondered how we got here? How a nation of dirt roads and horse-drawn carts evolved into a powerhouse of trucking and logistics? This is the story of American trucking, the backbone of our economy and the lifeblood of our daily lives. In the early days of America, goods moved slowly. Roads were little more than muddy paths, and most heavy cargo traveled by riverboats or canals. The birth of the railroad in the 1800s revolutionized logistics, allowing goods to move faster and farther than ever before. But what about areas the railroads didn't reach? Enter the wagon trains, precursors to modern trucking, delivering goods to frontier towns and growing cities. The invention of the automobile changed everything. By the late 1800s, the first motorized trucks were hitting the roads. Unlike horse-drawn wagons, these machines didn't tire, and they could carry more weight over longer distances. But there was a problem: roads. America's infrastructure wasn't built for trucks just yet. As trucks became more common, so did the demand for better roads. The Good Roads movement of the early 1900s pushed for paved highways, and by 1916, the Federal Aid Road Act began funding improvements. Then, in 1921, the Federal Highway Act paved the way, literally, for a national road network. Suddenly, trucks had real roads to drive on, and the logistics industry began to take shape. World War I put trucks to the test. The military needed supplies moved fast, and railroads alone couldn't keep up. After the war, businesses realized trucks could deliver goods faster and more efficiently than ever before. Even during the Great Depression, trucking continued to grow, helping move essential goods across struggling communities. World War II once again proved the power of trucking. From supplying troops to keeping factories running, logistics played a crucial role in America's war effort. After the war, President Dwight Eisenhower, who had seen firsthand how Germany's highways helped move troops, signed the Federal Aid Highway Act of 1956. This created the Interstate highway system, a network of roads that transformed trucking into the dominant force in American logistics. The 1960s and 70s became the golden age of trucking. With the open roads stretching across America, trucking culture was born. CB radios, convoys, and the rise of independent truckers. But challenges loomed. The 1970s fuel crisis hit hard, making it expensive to operate big rigs. Then came deregulation. In 1980, the Motor Carrier Act deregulated the trucking industry. This led to lower prices for shipping, but it also made competition fierce. Large trucking companies thrived, while many small operators struggled. At the same time, technology was changing logistics. Computers, GPS tracking, and better fuel efficiency reshaped the industry. Today, trucking is more advanced than ever. Logistics giants like Amazon and FedEx rely on a complex web of trucks, warehouses, and real-time tracking to move goods at lightning speed. Autonomous trucks, electric semis, and AI-driven logistics are shaping the future. But one thing remains the same. Truckers are still the lifeblood of America's supply chain. From dirt roads to digital highways, trucking has driven America forward for over a century. And as long as there are goods to be moved and roads to travel, trucking will always be the engine that keeps this nation running. So next time you see a big rig on the highway, remember, you're looking at history in motion.